Evening guys, how are we doing? Not been many updates from me here at the academy today because I've been locked in the office all day trying to get on top of the 31 requests for quotes we've had in work. We just had the Wi-Fi. There we go, we're back in the business. Yeah, so the Wi-Fi and stuff just gone in today. We've got UFO Ultra Fibre Optic. So we've got best part of a gig up and a gig down. Been like 20 plus people on site most days this week. Yeah, I just had to step away and try and get on top of these quotes. Back home shortly to catch up with the rest of them, but let me spin everything round, show you where it's at. Lansafe in the mix. So we've got all the fire alarm cables that are going in for the guys at Lansafe. Really good quality cable from Doncaster Cables. So yeah, here's plans for everything. What's that one? That's all our power drawings, all power circuits going in. We've got all the AV. Look at that media room, ridiculous spec. Told me we'll be back soon, Laura. Gonna go up and see him in a minute. All the drawings are there, and then our fire alarm drawings. Everything's going in there. Let me spin you around. So this is where our distribution board's gonna go. We have all the cables wired in here, all in LSF. We have some of the Doncaster cables, EV Ultra cable, that's going to go there for that. All the power circuits wired in, points for all that. Bakehouse Studios is just tuned in. He's here tomorrow filming it up. Bang! Look at that mezzanine. Yeah, it's all kind of flying together really. What else we got? Yeah, so all containment goes up there, everything goes through there. Come through this way to what is going to be the reception. So you'll come in through here. We're putting Paxton door access on all the doors. Again, the guys at Lansafe are doing all that for us. I mean, we could do a lot of the stuff Lansafe are doing for us. So Lansafe are doing our intruder alarm, they're doing our fire alarm, and they're doing our door access. Obviously we could do that ourselves, but two things. One, the guys at Lansafe are very good at what they do, and two, we're too busy, to be fair. Obviously we've had a lot of help this week, very much appreciated all the guys that did that. There's going to be a very big post coming off back of it, but I'll spin you back around, get rid of my mug, and let's show you what's going on. So reception desk will go there. So we've got some red Cat 6s in for general data, green for the VoIP phone system. So we'll know all these points on here. If it's green, it's a VoIP phone. Again, that is Lansafe are doing that for us. So we've got a bank of 6 desks that are going to go into here. So we've got at this desk loads of phones, 6 phones, 6 datas for the computers. We've got 2 feeds there, because if I take it outside, it's very much a Lansafe system. Now go away and sell me some smart hubs. Tell you what, there we go. Got 2 feeds out here for electric car chargers, and then we've got 9 air conditioning supplies going in along this wall. So the aircon supplies will go in there as soon as I've got the spec off the aircon guys. But this is the Doncaster Cables EV Ultra. Where does it say that? Doncaster Cables EV Ultra. Basically has a data cable in the Cat 6. It has a data cable in the armoured. Lansafe. Yeah, so my good friend Richard at Smoke Cloak. Now I've mentioned this offer to a few people. Well, not mentioned the offer, but if it's been brought up in conversation, the answer is yes. Obviously we are using the training room all of the time. So if any businesses, if anybody, like I've offered it to a photographer friend of mine who wanted to start some classroom training. If you have a business, if you have a side hustle you're wanting to start, you need a little bit of a space, you can use it free of charge, no cost, nothing, just feel free to use it. If it's not been used by us, I'd rather somebody be getting use out of it. So the guys at Smoke Cloak are going to use the academy as their Northern Training Centre for Smoke Cloak. Obviously we're putting Smoke Cloak in the building. We have one going in our rack bill room, and then we also have one big one like we put in for DMO. That's going in the warehouse. That's cool, very cool. Let me take you around. So obviously fire alarm and all the rest of it is all wired in, all banded up in the ceiling. We have fire alarm wired for here. Same as we do with speakers, we mark all our outlegs. A couple of tape rings. So guys at Lansafe, because they're obviously very good at upselling what they do to dev, are basically putting in a instead of a conventional system, we're offering an addressable system, so there's just one loop. These are pre-wired for all the speakers in what is going to be our media room. So we have a Triad surround sound system going in here. We also have a Gallo acoustics sound system going in here. We also have an Amina sound system going in here. So basically, by having 3 different levels of surround sound, we can demo, this is Gallo acoustics media room with a TV on the wall. There's your sofa in your own house. You're at 15 grand. And then we can go in with the fabric walls, the drop down future automation projector lift, the whatever they want. We can basically demo between a 15 to a 60,000 pounds room using this one here. So yeah, Amina's in the mix here, so some of these here will be for the Aminas, but just wide for loads. Wide for absolutely loads. Got about 5 subs going in this wall. So this baffle wall is going to house, we've got a wall built here. That's going to have the Gallo sub on the back wall there. We've got 2 Triad subs going in the wall there. We've got an Amina in-wall sub going in there, so we can show a full Amina invisible speaker solution here. We will have the LED ceiling, drop-down coffered, all the rest of it going in. But then on the middle, this obviously that is not staying. That will be going. New ceiling will be going in, and we can show full Amina invisible speakers. We also, I've been sworn to secrecy, and I'm not going to blurt it out like I usually do when I get too excited. But Amina, I've been up to something. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. One of one at the AOS Academy, so we'll show you that. The renders of this room I'm going to share with you shortly. Bright Spark, Steve is on here, so is Gifford. Thank you both very, very, very much for your time this week. Massively appreciated. So, standard AOS Rainbow Spaghetti to a TV. So we've got a coax. Well, his Venture Electricals there, my man Simon, and brought his lad Logan down. Absolute. I'm going to spin the camera back around again, just for these guys. Absolute grafters. Everybody that's come this week. I mean, Steve's been a joiner all week. Ian at ID Electrical and Security has been across with us as well. Everyone's just come, smashed it. We've got a deal from Four Electrical here. We've got Tom at 98. Loads of guys which are actually all going to come on the training one way or another. Yeah, lots of guys that played with my own game. Better provide value first, and I love that. So, Ryan, yeah, pop down. I am here myself all day tomorrow. Have to give it a push. I have to come and crack my whip. No, it's obviously on very, very tight schedules. Like, I'm not daft. Very ambitious schedules, and because I always had a certain budget to do this building, that is long gone. That is long gone, like you wouldn't believe. I know my clients feel now when we're doing a build, because the costs on it, everything are just aircon, 15 grand for aircon. But we've got aircon in like the rack build room, you know, so when the lads are building racks, if it's sunny, they've got aircon. Got to look after the squad. So yeah, back to the spaghetti. So standard TV location for AOS. So we put a coax, a Cat 6A, an orange for your control system, and a red for your general data. But then we've also run in some fibre optic. So that's a fibre optic to every telly. So we've got 2 TV positions wired in here. We've got a coil here. That's going to go to the projector. We've got some general control wires. We've got bloody all sorts. This room is ridiculous. Just a lot of cables for one room. Now, let me take you through. Stairs, new stairs. Never thought I'd be so excited to see a pair of stairs before. We've had these custom made for us. So this staircase has just gone in. There is another staircase over there. But it's basically sneak peek. Woo! Lads are just wiring everything in. Got a containment in. We have a a sub-main here. So this is what's going to be the training room. Obviously all warehouse space, all our other rooms. Ready to see all these cables. Now let's talk about ridiculous. Please don't tell HSE. Get on there. Remember all them boxes earlier this week? Where have they gone? They are long gone. Lads have been pulling everything out. Yeah, Todd's done a good job, mate. There's the stairs. We obviously have these other stairs here, which bring us up to this area. This here, Tomatin 88. That's some cables all dropping down to the media room and all the rest of it. This room here, we've obviously stripped all the plaster boards off here because it's all going to be acoustically treated. This is going to be our video editing suite. We're putting a green screen on that wall there. Tommy, me, ooh, Laura. We're putting a green screen on there. Video editing suite. Now, I'm not a fan of them myself, but I know a lot of people like them. So, yeah, we are going to start a podcast as well. A lot of people asking us to do a podcast. So, an Art Smart podcast going to come. We're going to get some cool guests. Talk about smart homes, and again, just do loads more content. That room there, I know the cinema room is cool, but I'm probably more excited about this room here. Lads are still all hard out. Look, I'm everywhere like rats. This here, so yeah, there was obviously loads of cable here before. Gone. Are you ready to see what the lads have got done? Are you ready? I was blown away by it. Polio, ticking them all off. So it's cable schedule for all the cables going in the building. There's a lot of ticks on there. There's a lot. Look, each one of those is an individual AV or data cable. We have, where's the calculator on the bottom? 10,440 metres of cable going into this building. Absolutely loads. Is cable pulled in already? Of course it is. Jeez! Not been fucking about. There we go. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's all come in, all containment's up there. Basically. Yeah. Absolutely loads. And then we had this installed today. This is temporary, obvz temporary. UFO, ultra fibre optic into the building. So for those of you who don't know who UFO is, Tomatin 88. It's your time to shine, brother. It's your time to shine. This is the internet. You ready for this? Are you ready? Jeez! It's a bit slow right now, actually. So we have actually got a gig line, but it's only got in today, so they've maybe not ramped it fully up yet. I'll take that though. I'll take that. There's definitely going to be no buffering on that, is there? So, let me go top deck. We put some containment in. This has been Shawnee Baby's department, is this? Don't ignore this. This is all old stuff, but all our cables are in there. All run along containment. Splitting off to alt rooms. Basket up here. We've got the power basket over there. Loads of cables. Come back down. Take you to my favourite. So this down here, bottom of this. So this staircase will come down here. You'll go up there. This little part here is going to be where Paulie is. A lot of people asking for Mikey. There he is. There he is. Still got his shorts on. Getting old cables in. But yeah, this has been... Shawnee Babe has done a lovely job. There is he. Shawnee Baby. Oh, there's a Dill, my man. 4-core electrical. Woo! Again, for the lads in here, while they're building racks, we've got a TV going in. of course wired with for Fibre and all the rest of it to that TV. This is our rack build lab. Again, we've got Fibre and data and all the rest of it going on in here. Alarm, Paxton, door access, supply for an outdoor TV, barbecue areas out there, loads of cable here. Obviously, big shout out Doncaster Cables. This is going to be like a high value store. Paxton going on this door as well. CCTV, I think there's like 19 cameras in this building. We've got all the rest out here, so yeah. Where's the loo? Alex, basically we've got an issue with the toilet. Toilets here through little kitchenette here. Toilets here, but because we've got to keep in with the dock end regs for disabilities. So Harry Pashby's putting us a new one in, cleaning all this up, tidying out all the rest of it. But yeah, we have to stay with a dock end pack toilet. So yeah, there were loads of you asking me for updates. I've obviously been busy. There's not been lots of content the last day or so. Well, there still has been a lot of content, but not for what we usually put out. But I mean, I'm going to shoot shortly. But if anybody has any questions about what we're doing, obviously send me a message. But if while I'm on there, everyone's got out, fire it in. And in terms of the training, it's literally all on the website. So if you want to know about the training academy, it's all on there. I think we've got 4 spaces left this year. We've got 20 I've sold already for next year. Madness, absolute madness. Obviously this has been my little pipe dream for about 12 months. I first come up with wanting to do all this, but busy, living in that rat race, week in, week out, nothing ever really comes to fruition. But bit of lockdown, bit of time to myself, bit of time to think, yeah, mad what can happen when you put your mind to it. So no, massive thank you to everyone supporting, massive thank you to everybody that come and help me out this week. Appreciate it all, just mad, absolutely mad. Yeah, Alex might or might not be coming back. I've not decided whether I want to sack him now after he's had 9 weeks off or whatever. Isn't it, Mikey? Mike, should we just let him go? Should we let him go now? We've had enough, haven't we? Put in here, Paul. What's going in here?
Sockets, isn't it?
Sockets.
Oh, there's all sorts. Heating and sockets for that.
Heating and sockets for this room. And then yeah, Shawnee baby, there he is. You right, mate? Yeah. Yeah. The main man. Yeah. There's Paul's office down there. Then yeah, sub main for upstairs. Last bit of containment going in. So like I say, budget is spiraling out of control very, very fast, so I might start a GoFundMe page before the end of the week. Just kidding, not that bad yet, but yeah, very expensive, you don't realise. And then building inspector comes other day, he just cost me a fortune, needs to cut another fire exit in, fire alarm, so yeah, right laugh. But as always, living the dream. Yeah, look at all them cables. Obviously these all need dressing, but that is just ridiculous. It does look rainbow spaghetti at the minute, but obviously all that will get dressed out shortly. In there, it's our rat bill room. So I mean, yeah, that's it really. I'm getting very repetitive now, so I'll leave it at that. We have Baker House Studios coming tomorrow afternoon, so we'll get a proper video update. We'll get that on the YouTube channel and show what this kind of building was like when we got it and what it's like now. I mean, if you've been following the build progress, you know it's rapid changes, but yeah, mental. See, Dan might have to double up on a 600 basket. Has the giant hanging heater gone? No, the giant hanging heater is there. that needs to come out. I've got a scissor lift coming week after next, and then we'll just remove that. Yeah, so we are on a job next week, unfortunately. Could have really done with it not being on next week, but we are. And then we're going to be back here for 2 weeks after that. Hopefully getting everything wrapped up and finished within the next 4 weeks. No pressure. Yeah. Apprentice. Listen, my best tip for any apprentice, and I always say this to people, quite boring, but listen, and what you need to do is get inside your gaffer's head and listen to every word he says, and you need to think like he thinks. So when he says, oh, can you pass me? Bang, you've already got it in your hand. That is the best tip I can give any apprentice. Yeah, and don't bother with girls. It'll cause you no end of trouble. You need to just focus on your apprenticeship. Jack Taylor Electrical come down this week, so let's say if anybody in Rotherham looking for apprentice, Jack Taylor Electrical, come down, did a day with us. Are you planning to start virtual training? What do you think the studio's for? So the studio is for two things. One, obviously we've just launched a distributor alongside the new business. So we are basically going to stock and distribute all the products we use. I mean, to be honest, some of the stuff we won't stock, but over time, and as my cash flow improves again, we will stock all our key items. We're going to be analysing the data very hard from that, see what buying patterns we've got and for stocking stuff up. And then we're basically going to do videos for everything. Like these the RJ45s we use, bang, swipe up and shop. We're starting an AOS distribution YouTube channel, and we'll be doing videos for every single product that we have on there. So all the manufacturers and brands that are supporting us with this, and in general anyway, it's not even about what we're doing here, but anybody who's supported with us with that, there'll be a YouTube channel for that. Obviously, you probably saw today, Smart Insurance, so that is a collaboration between myself and our insurance company. Now, same as with anything on the store is only stuff I'd recommend anyway, and same with the insurance. We're just trying to make people's lives easy. How easy can you make it? I'm launching another business. Lockdown, what's it done? But no, we're launching another business, nothing to do with smart homes. Nothing at all to do with smart homes. Bold move, but I love making bold moves. This other business is, it's an interesting one. But what I'll say, Your Shield is in the mix. Absolute grafters, the guy at Your Shield. AOS Groceries. No, it's not AOS Groceries. What I'll say is, as I tell people a lot, I like two things. One, really genuinely enjoy helping people. Get a massive buzz from it, massive kick from it. And obviously I appreciate people's support on the social media. But people not even in our trade, not even recommending us. We get a lot of support. Obviously we do, as a business, no paid advertising, like nothing apart from the time investment that we're putting on social media. But like in the last 7 days, we've had 31 inquiries, and for me as a business, that is one of my biggest pain points, that I can't get them quotes back out the door quick enough. But we've invested heavily in the software, and Danny is basically got promotion imminently coming, and he's taking off all my quoting, all my pricing, all my estimating, and what used to take me 8 hours to do as a quote, Dan can do in 30 minutes. Bang for bang, line for line, accurate. The software that we use is going to be covered on the training. Not D-Tools. We have D-Tools. I spent £12,000 on D-Tools. This is D-Tools times 10. So much better. D-Tools, yeah, loads better. If you do want to know what the software is, message me, because I'm not publicising it, keeping it quiet, because I don't want everyone in my industry getting on it. It's very good. It's very good. Let me... Gonna have to remove that comment. Gonna have to remove both them comments. If you just commented that, remove it now. No way, that's awesome. So yeah, the other business that we're going to launch, that's going to be launching when the dust all settles from this in about 6 weeks' time. Nothing to do with smart homes, nothing to do with what I do as a business now, nothing to do with me. It's something for all you. and it's not something you've been sold, like obviously insurance, again, that's just me helping you. The next thing is even bigger than that. Very, very big, very big. Obviously I just have all these ideas. My mind is just absolutely crazy at the minute with all the ideas and little avenues we're going to go down with stuff, ultimately to try and save people money, bring out good value smart homes, AOS job leads. Might be something to do with that. Honestly, I have said enough there. Stay tuned for that. It's a big one. Very much outside the box thinking. AOS barbecue meats. Yes. No, what it is we're teaming up with Glencrest wholesalers up in Scotland. We're going to start selling sweets. We're not. That's just a joke for someone on here. So anyway, yeah. It's coming on well. Lads are smashing it. Thanks to everyone who has helped on it this week. Who is no, I've done enough underwater in my time. Yeah, continued support. Cheers for all your messages. Recruitment agency. It's not. Might be. It's not, but it's not. But it might be. Something to do with that. It's an interesting concept. But it's free. Won't cost anybody anything. Completely free. No ulterior motives. Same as I always have done. No bullshit. No ulterior motives. We just say how it is. Tell it how it is and create opportunities for people. And this next one is just go. Yeah, no, it's big. I think it will be big. Trust the process. So yeah, I'm rambling now anyway. Give you a last little walk around and then I'm gonna end this video. AOS EV charging. I'd rather go bus Sam. Oh, one last one. I have got one last one. You're gonna lose me. Texacom Premier Elite is the alarm that's going in here. Monitored 24 hours a day with monitored security. Who can remember me showing you a render? Who can remember me showing you a render of the sign outside? Yeah, anyway, that's getting printed, so BrandEverything. Right over there, right on there. Vantage signs and graphics are on it. That is coming next week. I'm going to install that probably the week after. Massive sign, BrandEverything, same as always. So yeah, AOS gas disconnection. Well, not funny. So yeah, thanks to Forecourt and Rest Up boys. There's my new beast.